In the spiritual journey, we are often reminded of the importance of not judging others. This practice is an ethical principle deeply rooted in the understanding that when we judge others, we are actually judging ourselves. When we judge someone, we typically project our own fears, insecurities, and unresolved traumas. Judgment is often a reflection of our own vulnerabilities and imperfections that we cannot accept. The mind projects these unwanted qualities onto others, creating an illusion of separation and superiority. Spirituality teaches us that we are all mirrors of each other. When we see something we dislike in another person, we are seeing a reflection of something within ourselves that still needs healing. This concept is rooted in the idea that our external world is a mirror of our internal state. For example, if we find ourselves constantly criticizing someone for being selfish, it might be worth examining our own tendencies towards selfishness or our unmet needs for recognition and validation. Each judgment we make is an opportunity to look within and ask, what does this say about me? What do I need to work on within myself to find peace with this characteristic in the other? Moreover, when we judge others, it often reveals an identification with something inside us. For instance, if we judge someone for being overly ambitious, it may indicate that we struggle with our own ambitions or feel guilty about our drive for success. This identification is a powerful tool for self-discovery, helping us uncover parts of ourselves that we might not be fully aware of. The practice of not judging begins with self-compassion. When we are kind and understanding towards ourselves, we are more capable of extending the same compassion to others. This involves recognizing our own flaws and forgiving ourselves for them. Self-compassion is not about excusing bad behavior, but about understanding that we are all imperfect beings on a journey of growth. By forgiving ourselves for our own flaws and limitations, we can see the flaws in others with more empathy and less judgment. For example, if we struggle with patience, we can understand and empathize with someone else's impatience, knowing that we too have areas where we are not perfect. Judgment creates barriers that prevent us from experiencing true connection and unity with others. These barriers are often built out of fear and a desire to protect ourselves from perceived threats. By removing these barriers, we make space for unconditional love and acceptance. This process is essential for spiritual growth, as it helps us see the divinity in everyone and recognize that we are all on a path of evolution. When we approach others with an open heart, free of judgment, we allow for deeper connections and more meaningful relationships. Practicing mindfulness helps us observe our thoughts without judgment, allowing us to recognize when we are judging and redirect our attention. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and fully aware of our thoughts and feelings without being swept away by them. It is a powerful tool for breaking the habit of judgment. By staying present, we can catch ourselves in the act of judging and choose to respond differently. For instance, if we notice ourselves judging someone's appearance, we can pause, take a deep breath, and remind ourselves that everyone is unique and valuable in their own way. Taking time to reflect on our own behaviors and thoughts can reveal patterns of judgment and help us understand their roots. This reflection can be done through journaling, meditation, or simply setting aside quiet time to think. By understanding the origins of our judgments, we can begin to heal the underlying issues. For example, if we realize that our judgments stem from a fear of inadequacy, we can work on building our self-esteem and self-worth. Focusing on the positive qualities of others and practicing gratitude can reduce the tendency to judge. When we make a habit of noticing and appreciating the good in others, we naturally become less critical. This shift in focus can be achieved through simple practices like keeping a gratitude journal or making a conscious effort to compliment others. Putting ourselves in others' shoes and trying to understand their experiences and perspectives can reduce judgment and increase compassion. Empathy is a powerful antidote to judgment. By seeing the world from another person's point of view, we can better understand their actions and motivations, which makes it harder to judge them harshly. Not judging is a powerful spiritual practice that promotes self-acceptance and inner growth. By recognizing that our judgments of others are reflections of ourselves, we can use these opportunities to grow and heal. With compassion, forgiveness, and love, we can transform our judgments into bridges of connection and understanding, walking together on our spiritual journey. Each time we choose not to judge, we create a ripple effect of positivity and love that extends beyond ourselves, contributing to a more compassionate and connected world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the transformative power of not judging others. Remember, every time you catch yourself judging, see it as a chance to look within and grow. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. Stay tuned for more insights and wisdom on your higher self. Until next time, keep growing and shining your light.